Hey everybody, I hope y'all can see me. This is the best I can set my camera up so it can be working. I want to come on real quick and talk to us as females. Y'all know I have a passion. Please don't fall camera. I have a passion to help women, help us as single women make better choices. You know, I'm finding out older women that are single, we're really struggling in relationships, just like young people are struggling in relationships. That is really what I am finding. And if y'all don't know, I have a book on Amazon. The book is titled "You Don't Have to Marry the Wrong Man." This is my book. You don't have to marry the wrong man. You can go on Amazon and get this book here. It's gonna bless you real good. But anyway, I want to talk about struggle versus love, or struggle and love. A lot of times we as women, we consider struggling with a man equals love. Let me tell y'all something, that don't equal love. I've heard so many times, and I used to be a person that said this same thing too when I was younger. We believe that if we help a man in his lowest point, say the man come to you a zero, that means he has no job, no home, no license, no car, don't even know how to really speak good English, or I mean just nothing. He comes to you with absolutely zero, and because you struggle with him, you equate that as being love. We say things like, when we're in a state of not knowing who we are and knowing our worth, we make statements like, I helped him when he didn't have nothing. We equate that to being love. Lord, Holy Spirit, help me to say this right. We equate struggles to signify that it means that we love each other. When a man enters a relationship and he is an absolute, I don't mean him as being a man, but I mean, because everybody is somebody in God's eye, but I mean when a man comes to you as a boy, how about that? He doesn't have his life together. He comes to you, when I say zero, I don't mean the worth of an individual, but I mean the quality of the person. Comes to you as a zero, which means they have no job, they can't protect you, they can't take care of you, you can't do anything. We believe that because we struggle with somebody. Oh, when I met him, he didn't have nothing, I was there for him. He didn't have a car, I was there for him. I lost my home and I was still there for him. And then the man will say, yeah, she done lost everything, but we still struggling together. We still trying to make it. Just because you in a relationship with somebody and you lose everything and you ain't got nothing and he ain't got nothing, that don't equal love. That don't mean, oh, we love each other, honey. Because let me tell you something, baby, I done lost my kids for him. Baby, I done lost my home. I mean, we just struggling together. So just because somebody stand with you because you struggling with them does not mean that they love you. Baby, it might mean they don't have nowhere else to go. That's what it might mean. It might mean that they don't have anything else, that they have nothing else. It does not mean that the person loves you just because they struggle. Where else they gonna go, baby? If you done lost your home and y'all living with your parents, if you done lost your job, he ain't never had no job. Just because somebody's sitting down in a ditch with you don't mean they love you. Because we can prove that, because the first chance, and I'm telling you, this is most of the time, the first chance you help a man in all his struggle, when you help that man in all his struggle, once he get the first break, once he get the first sight of daylight, most time he dump you, honey. He dump you and go to somebody else. And most time it be your neighbor or someone down the street. Just because someone is with you in the hard times, you got to look. Now, he don't have nothing. He's a zero. He come to you with zero. You probably got a little bit of something when he come to you, but now that both of y'all, most time if a man come to you with zero, you know what's gonna happen? He gonna start depleting you from what you do have. So just because a man is set with you in struggle, you know, baby, my lights off, and he sat right there with me in the dark. Well, where else he gonna say it? He ain't got no house. Baby, we didn't have no food, honey. He sat there and ate noodles with me. What else he gonna eat? He ain't got no money to buy his own noodles. Lord, help us. Help us understand what love is, what our worth is. God got to help us. And I don't just mean women in the world. These are Christian women too, with this same mentality about this struggle life equaling love, and it don't. Baby, real men do not set up with you, do not come to you and you bow in the dark. Talking about, baby, we're gonna both sit in the dark. No, a real man is not gonna allow you to sit in the dark. A real man is gonna make something happen. If he got to go wash cars and pick up bottles, baby, a real man gonna make something happen for his woman, for his wife. And let me go and say this here too. I know it's tax season. And you women, now let me tell you, do whatever you want to do, because everybody grown. You do whatever you want to do. I mean, because like I said, everybody grown, you get to do whatever you want to do. But I'm just sharing some wisdom. Just giving us a little bit of help, giving us a little bit of knowledge. It's tax season. And these men that's talking about, baby, I mean, they ain't work all year. They just wait on your tax money. They needed $1,000 or $2,000 to start their own business. So, baby, you're going to give them all your tax money to help them start their business. Or help them go to school. Or whatever you're going to help them do. Help them get their house. Help them get a car. But your name ain't on nothing. Excuse me. I'm sick of it. You give them all that money to help them. I'm talking about boyfriends. We as women, we helping boyfriends. These ain't our husbands, son. These is boyfriends we doing this for. And then when his business get going good, and then he break up with you, don't be mad at a soul. Don't even blame the devil. The devil can't even take credit for this. It's you. Learn the lesson and don't let it happen no more. And teach your daughter something else too. So this thing we got, I just wanted to throw that in there, y'all. That's got, you know, your tax money. You do what you want to with your tax money. That's what you want to do it. But I'm just offering a little bit of wisdom. And you women that's dating men that sell drugs and stuff. See, I got to speak to everybody, huh? Not just the Christians. And you talking about the man talking about, well, baby, you give me $1,500, I flip it. No, you don't do that, honey. He going to jail and you probably going too. There is no success in being with a man that's selling dope. None. None. Okay, I just had to throw that in there. But back to this thing called struggling equals love. It don't. It does not equal love. Where else? You just got to think about what else the man gonna do. If the man is a zero, come to you an absolute zero, honey. Ain't got nothing to offer you. Nothing. If you needed a bucket to take a little bath in, he couldn't even present you with a bucket. How my mama used to say, you don't have a bucket to pee in or a window to throw it out of. He ain't got neither one. So just cause you struggling with a man. Oh, honey, we were together for 10 years, honey. And he done had 2 children outside of our relationship, and I'm still with him. Honey, I done put up with all his mess, honey. He broke my arm, child. I forgave him. I'm still with him. Honey, you know what? When he got his tax money, he didn't help me pay nothing, but that was all right. I paid the bills. I made it, honey. But you know what? He's still with me. That does not mean he love you, baby. That means you just a cow that's offering free milk. Ladies, I just want us to stop it, and I just want us to do better. We have got to do better. Think about it. Get somewhere in a quiet place and think about your relationship with this other person. Struggle does not mean love. And then we say, well, honey, ain't nobody helping him, girl. You know, he's had a hard life. None of his family help him. Nobody ain't gonna help him. Baby, have you talked to his mama, his daddy, his cousins to find out why none of them don't help him? They might have used to help the person, but they don't help him no more because there's a reason for that. Have you talked to them? We make all kind of excuses, honey. Well, you know, he was in jail. Well, baby, he robbed the corner store. Where else was he supposed to go? And nobody don't understand him. So, you know, I'm just happening because, you know, everybody need a break. Everybody need a chance. And I agree, everybody needs second chances. I'm all for that. But, baby, Billy 45, about 50 years old now. What you gonna teach him? What you trying to help him do when he about 50? Or in his 40s? What is you fitting to help him? You're not fitting to help Billy Bob do nothing. Nothing at all. And we make all of these kind of excuses with this thing called struggle in love. It don't make sense. Think about it, ladies. And y'all, and those of you that I'm speaking to, you in these type of relationships, and this is your logic, this is your way of thinking. I'm serious. I'm not trying to make fun. I'm none of that. I am absolutely serious about your life and your well-being. God got better for you. God want better for you. A lot of times our thinking is just so dysfunctional when it comes to relationship. We don't know our worth as women. We don't know our value as women. It's not the struggle with your boyfriend because his life is jacked up. Now you're going to make your life jacked up. That's not it, honey. And we say that, I hear it all the time. And I used to say it too, y'all, because I didn't know no better. Until the light comes, you're going to be in darkness. You're going to be in darkness. And most of the time, all our women end up getting hurt. And that's what I say, honey. Help us, Lord. Help us with this thing. Change our mindsets. Change our mindsets when it comes to love and what love really is and how we're supposed to receive love when it comes to love. Love don't come representing itself in struggle. He's a man. He is a man. Now, if you got a husband and your husband, say your husband been on his job 20-some years, got hurt and needs your help. Yes, the wife, you gonna help your husband? That's totally different. But I'm talking about these men that's not men. They come to you struggling. There ain't nothing you can do. Not when you know your self-worth. No, baby. There ain't nothing you can do. So that's why I tell women, you the one gonna end up hurt in the end. Well, most of the time, men that come to you and struggle, honey, ain't got nothing. They don't think about you when they are done. They are so-called arrived. No, baby. They go get in a relationship with Becky or the neighbor down the street somewhere. You been done a waste of 10, 15 years of your life doing what? In a struggle love situation that didn't amount to a hill of beans. You just wasted your time. And now you're mad, want to fight and cut up Becky tires and your neighbor tires and bust out of windows for what? Just because you let a man abuse you for so many years. Because you stayed with him when he cheated. You stayed with him when he beat on you. You stayed with him when he wouldn't work. You did all that for what? Why? That does not mean love. That don't mean love. That means your thinking is dysfunctional. And you don't know your worth. But anyway, let me go because this video's on. But that's what I wanted to say. And I wanted to say much more. But stop thinking that because you struggling with a boyfriend or somebody for years and years and years that means y'all love each other. No, baby, it just means he ain't got nothing else. He ain't got nowhere else to go. It's better to sleep in your house than sleep outside on a porch. Honey, he ain't going nowhere. Oh my God, it's just sickening to me. It's so sickening and sad and sad. But anyway, we're going to do better. We are. Talk to y'all later. Toodles.